not fine Corinthian leather, but marked cross. Hey y'all, welcome back to Doug's Cars. I'm once again here at the Amelia, the Concours weekend here in Fernandina Beach, Florida on Amelia Island. And it's not always safari all the things all, so I'm never gonna turn out a nice Cayenne. No, we are here now at the Concours de Lemons, which is one of my favorite events here. I love coming here. I don't quite know why this Maserati V8 is here, although I know they've had transmission issues, but oh, needlessly complex Italian. Okay, that absolutely makes sense. there's an Aracco and a Mondi Spider, which is probably not turbocharged like Andy's is, but yeah, needlessly complex Italian. Absolutely. It's not a scrapyard. It's kind of, oh, this is an SER. This is a fantastic car. This should not be in a scrapyard. It just needs a little lick of paint, and I like the tongue there on the airbag. These things were fantastic cars. These were pocket rockets. I believe was the term they used to use because we didn't get a whole lot of the hatchbacks here to call them hot hatches. Yeah, these had like 140 horsepower or 150, like a pretty good amount for 1992. Huh. This dude was here last year at the Concours de Lemons. You can watch that video if you want. Gambler guy. He's got a little winch on the front. Look. Oh, that's cute. Honda four-wheel drive Civic wagon. This whole place is just full of absurdities and amazing things. And yeah. Soul-sucking Japanese appliance. I love the fact that this is the Transcon Medivan, like from Cannonball Run, but it is made out of, oh, musket ball. Yeah, but it's made out of a K-van. Very cool. Oh man, oh, I saw this at the Jacksonville Cars and Coffee Clearwater Floor. Remember that? And the answer is always Miata, folks. Let's be honest. Your junk has a trunk. Rueful Britannia. Yeah. These actually look like they're in pretty good shape. Those are like a TR3 1961 Georgia tag. Very, very cool. I'm not sure what's going on up here. It seems to be a Volvo 240, which looks like it's in pretty good shape. Swedish meatballs, and there's Thomas making a very important phone call, and nailed it. This, I don't know why this is here, but okay. Where everybody knows it's lame. It's a nice orange. It's a 911S. It's not even a 912. Very cool. This DeLorean, which is styled obviously in the manner of the one from Back to the Future, was here last year and it won. It has like 500 and some thousand miles on it. They drive it everywhere, and for charity, I believe, if I remember correctly. You have to watch last year's video to see where, but it's next to a Gremlin, like a real cool early Gremlin. And in one of these cities cars, I saw these, the Desertland collection, not too long ago, but oh wow, it's yellow with black interior, and it's got the GM column with the column shift automatic, and it has like basically no options, and it is super cool and super ridiculous with the roof rack. These things were made in the late 70s as an electric commuter car, and they failed miraculously and stupendously. And yeah, a cool enough Tesla, lowered, I guess, two-wheel drive Cherokee, dodgy bomb here, and school bus yellow. Actually, it's even brighter than that. A Chrysler Imperial. Close enough to push it the rest of the way. Electronic fuel injection. I think these were 318s or 360s, depending on where you bought them. I think they were 318s outside of California. It had the pop-up, or the door lifting headlights, but it had marked cross leather, not fine Corinthian leather, but marked cross, digital dashboard, all kinds of creature comforts. And yeah, these were just fantastic little rides. They started the Bustleback tradition, and guy was apparently changing his shirt back there. That started with this and went with the Seville as well. Plymouth Acclaim. I believe this is a Plymouth Acclaim. Maybe it's the Chrysler version. I'll have to look at the deck. Oh, or is it the Dodge? Is it the Dodge? And it has, wait, does it say? It does not say on the tag which one it was. It's a Plymouth, Dodge, or a Chrysler. What does it say there? It is the Chrysler version. I believe this is always a LeBaron, if I remember correctly. 3-liter Mitsubishi V6. Nice Sable wagon. Now this Lincoln Town Car convertible I saw right after Christmas. No, I'm sorry, it was the beginning of the new year, because he had just cut the top off down in Jacksonville at the Cars and Coffee, and he's put a little bit of rubber around there now. But yeah, you can see the cuts are still pretty fresh. And this thing, I was just, it sounded so good. It's got duals on it. It's got the BBS knockoff wheels. Oh, perfect. It works as a cup holder. This thing rocks. That's the Pimp Edition. So yeah, if you want to see a little bit more of this car, it's a 94 ultra rare parade model, hilarious, is in one of my Jacksonville Cars and Coffee videos. You ever watched the movie Uncle Buck with John Candy? This is what his car was supposed to look like, but it didn't. Oh, wow. Acres of velour. Cruise control on the steering wheel. Looks like an 8-track tape deck. Very cool. Very cool. Marquis, or Mercury Marquis. Oh, this is actually a Grand Marquis, so fancy model. Next to a much more modern Grand Marquis from the late 80s that's been painted in a special way. And of course we've got Roadmaster. This is a Chevy Nova, two-door Nova, I think. I don't see any other badging, but I'm pretty sure this is a Nova. Like a 60, maybe it might have been called a Chevy 2 at the time before. And someone made a their Geo into a pickup truck because why not? And it's holding around its own oil and tools. Rust Belt American Junk Chevy brings us to this Chevette. And for all of you, those of you watching in the UK, the Vauxhall Chevette, ooh, this is actually a stick and factory air, very cool. The Vauxhall Chevette was a much better vehicle. These were really, really bottom of the barrel cars. Like, yeah, these were just never known as good cars. Well, this is a famous 996. This has been all over Car Trek. That's pretty fun. I know this car. I'm looking at you, everyone who lives in Wichita, Kansas. But next to it, of course, is a very nice W123, and your car is so hot. Absolutely. Oh, I'm sorry. Mundane Lane? I don't think so, because this is a beautiful E23 7 Series. It's an L7, so a luxury model. Oh man, this is fantastic. This is from an auto museum in Maine. Oh, it's a later one because it's actually got a factory airbag. Look at all the power seat controls down there. There's some lights on the dashboard, so I'm guessing there's some electrical issues, but it is the Concours de Lemons. Love these. It's got like E32, E34. Oh, you know there's some lights on the dash, right?
Oh yes.
Okay.
That's a known
issue. Okay, factory airbag. That's rare, I would think. Yeah.
Yeah, it was standard on this one.
Oh, standard. Okay. Oh, L7. Yeah, makes sense. It's beautiful. I love it. I don't know why it's in Mundane Lane.
It's not too bad.
Slightly off-center exhaust. Yeah, it's really nice. The last entrant, the HHR, that was polished. I bumped into a fellow car buff, and he was telling me about he was going down to Jacksonville to help his friend polish this HHR to bring up here, and actually it's in pretty decent shape, I must say. I'm not sure it's yeah this you know, it's the Chevy PT Cruiser. It can be here, and they totally ripped off Chrysler. Standing here in front of this Dajiban because we're gonna grab some lunch, but I want to thank you all so much for tuning in to, I mean, you know, the Amelia Concours weekend is awesome, but a special place in my heart for these cars and these lemons, because I have some lemons myself, and I totally get why this is here and why all of these cars are here, except maybe for the Tesla. I don't get that one. But thanks y'all so much for tuning in. Please subscribe if you haven't, because tomorrow's Concours Day and you're going to see some amazing cars. I can't wait to bring them to you all. Thanks so much for watching Doug's Cars.